Hi, welcome to Love It or Hate It, Just Rate It in the comments.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And I'm Danielle.
And I'm Deborah, and always bang the bell for notifications so you can see the latest videos as soon as we upload them.
Yes. So today we're going to be talking about last night's episode of Housewives of Potomac. And I think they went on a trip to the Cayman Islands, right?
Yeah, this was like a makeup vacation for the ladies. Everybody who had something going on, they kind of made up on the vacation. You had Ashley and Candace. They were in the water playing. Candace was climbing on Ashley's back.
Yeah, I like them having fun.
Yeah, they were having a good time. And Karen, oh my God, Karen.
She's a diva.
She's like, okay, but at least they got her in the water.
Yeah.
She got in the water because she said she had a thing about the water. And so she touched it. I'm done. Very good. Then you had Gizelle. She touched it. She even held it. Then it's like they were at the bottom, coming for him at the bottom. She was out of there. Enough already. Then you had Katie, where Katie kept telling everybody she wasn't feeling well and she didn't go down in the water. Everybody was asking about Katie. And so Ashley goes up. And this was like a good little moment where Ashley apologized to Katie. Katie accepted the apology.
But she didn't apologize back.
Right. And she
and
said,
Ashley deserves an apology.
It's smashed. And, Katie did say some pretty harsh things to
Right.
Ashley. And to make it even, although just because you apologize to me doesn't mean that I owe you one back, Katie could have just apologized to Ashley.
She should have apologized to Ashley because she called her stupid.
Yeah.
And secondly, she also was discussing her personal business that Ashley had only shared with Katie, but then on top of that, it was wrong. It was like false information. So it's like, you just don't do that.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said before, Katie does not have a storyline. So she's piggybacking on everybody's storyline. And then she does look like, she has some issues going on or whatever, because it seems like the camera always catches her when she's like just
in a
staring
daze,
off. Right.
Like a lost puppy.
And I don't think she's really in a daze or a lost puppy or whatever. I think that they always catch her when she's listening to somebody. And she's listening to the conversation and they're panning around and they happen to catch her when she's doing that. Maybe she might not even be interested in the conversation. That's why she could be looking like that. But then again, she does have her own issues with the custody of her kids. She's fighting for that. Then some kind of way they think that she's pregnant. So please don't be pregnant and you're fighting this battle to get the custody of the kids. Because remember in the very first episodes, Katie always had her kids on the show.
She always had her kids, yeah.
Yeah, so
and they were cute.
Yeah, they were
cute kids.
So now to not have your kids, and you're accustomed, this is your life. Me and my kids, I'm divorced from my husband, I'm taking care of my kids. Now I'm still divorced, but I don't have my kids. So that's probably a struggle for her.
But in reality, this is how I think of it. Because if someone were to take my kid away from me, I'm certainly, or at least be attempting to take my kids away from me, I'm certainly not going to be wandering off in a daze, kind of half here, half there, looking the way she's been looking. Like I said before, she looks like she's on drugs or has some type of mental issues going on. And so this doesn't portray her in a good light for someone who's going through a custody battle with their kids. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. But then everybody handles everything differently. Everybody's not going to handle it the same. So if she is on drugs, some people might be in a custody battle and they are partying. Okay, this is my time. I have to go do da-da-da-da-da. They're not sitting home at, moping over their kids or whatever. Everybody handles everything a little bit differently. But
she looks like she's on drugs. She looks like something is wrong with her mentally. I know you like Katie. I know you do. You're like Team Katie and I'm like Team Candace. But I do. I really do.
Wait till Katie gets her act back together and she comes. She gonna walk in the door and everybody's gonna say, "Boom! Who is that? Katie?" Yeah, that's.
She knows how to look nice and get it together, but she never even really seemed like she had that much of a storyline. She just, in the first season, she really just seemed like, she was just desperate to have that dude marry her. That was it. And yes, I understand maybe they were living together for 2 years, but Come on. It's like, come on. Don't beg somebody to marry you. Don't beg them. It's either, okay, we're going to get married. Yes, no, maybe so. Was it in the plans? Like, I don't know. Make plans for that stuff. Opposed to begging someone.
Okay, yeah, I think they had been together for 2 years, and I think they were living together. And she had probably gotten to the point, and he proposed to her. And something I was reading where she called off the engagement because, okay, so we're engaged, we've been living together for 2 years, and now you're proposing. So we've already had 2 years. So if you're proposing, when are we getting married? In 3 months or whatever? Because I'm not waiting another 2 years. So anyway, she called that off and got on about her business. But hopefully she gets it together and she gets the custody of her kids back. But what is really interesting is, why does she lose the custody?
Right.
Yeah, so...
right, now that's the right question.
Yeah, so why does she lose...
Dun, dun.
Yeah, so why did she lose the custody of the kids? I don't know if we'll find that out. That's kind of personal anyway. But why did she lose it? Now, on to Gizelle and Robyn. Okay, so Robyn finally confronted Gizelle about that open house thing. She's trying to conduct her business. She's had this house that she's flipping. It took her 10 months to flip it. Okay, so yeah, that is a long time. I understand you have to get your contractors and you have to get everybody in the same book on the same page and boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the place did come out really, really, really nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, and after the 10 months, then you're ready to get your money back, regroup, and go on to the next property. You have potential buyers in there. You have potential, you have realtors in there. I don't think she had investors because
she had yes, she did.
Okay, so she had investors. All right, so she had the investors in there, and here comes Gizelle. And Monique is being cordial with Gizelle.
Cordial.
And she gives her a hug, and oh my God, that was like...
Why'd you hug me? Oh, you over here being fake, boo.
Letting the walls down on the Amsterdam Dam. So, that
was crazy.
Come on. And it's like, whoa, what happened here? And Robyn is trying to conduct business.
Right.
Even Juan looked like, what the heck? And you saw the camera pan around and you saw the reaction on a lot of people's on their faces, because it was kind of jacked up that she walked in there doing that.
Right.
But I think all the ladies are just accustomed to going at it wherever they are. Just like, when they're in the lobby of all the hotels or they're doing whatever. Somebody says something that's like sideways, then boom, they're at it. But that was, and I like the way Robyn handled it. She didn't blow up and go into a big argument. She just brought it to her. And Gizelle was graceful about it. And
she received it.
Right.
She received it well. She didn't go explode on her because that's her girl.
Well, she can't explode because that's her girl. Exactly. That's her ride or die, and she cannot explode. And she did say she was wrong, and I'm sorry. And then you saw Ashley over there, making those eyes and stuff like she's hoping they're going to go at it. And then...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's hoping. And then Candace is looking, everybody's like... but what was so funny when Candace said, I never thought I'd see the day when thing 1 and thing 2 would be going at it. That was too funny. But she was right. And they handled it well. They handled it very, very well. And then you had Karen and Gizelle make up.
Mm-hmm. They always make up. They always get into it and then they make up.
Yeah, that's true, but Gizelle has really done some pretty rotten stuff to Karen. Like how she had that shirt on.
Ooh, that was awful.
Talking about Uncle Ben. And
ooh. Oh my God, when they were going through those tax problems.
Right.
Ooh, goodness.
So Karen
there is no shame in Giselle's game. Oh, Lord.
So, Karen's forgiven her so many times, but I think they go way back. I think maybe they may have been friends longer than
everybody
Robyn
else.
And yeah, I think those are the longest friends. So they probably had quite a few blow ups, and then they put on a little bit extra here. But yeah, they did. I thought everybody did pretty good. And then even after they came back from the dinner, and Katie didn't want to go to the dinner either, so that was nice that they went and checked on her.
They did go and check on her
and make sure that she was okay.
And that's how friends are supposed to do.
And then also at the dinner, Gizelle, Miss Pot Stir, she got a big old giant wooden spoon. That's a spoon might be made out of steel
because the pot's so big.
Okay. So she recommends that Candace and Ashley go have dinner together, have breakfast together, so they can kind of get together. And with them being the youngest of the crew, then yeah, they should have some special times together or whatever, because Ashley's had her baby, and as soon as Candace grows up, then she'll be able to have her baby too. And yeah.
That's a shame. You be throwing all the shade at Candace. Lord. Candace, I am so sorry. I'll fight for you, but not this one.
Yeah, and then, they're out there doing yoga, and while they're doing yoga, then what does Candace want? She doesn't want to do the yoga. She wants to get her drink on, But, Ashley's still trying to talk to her, and you can tell Ashley does the yoga because she's telling her, now do this, now do the baby cobra, and, Candace is probably like, give me a break. Where is my drink? But then the killing part was when they're at the dinner, right? And Ashley says, so is your name going to be on Chris's cookbook?
Oh my God. That was crazy. I couldn't believe she said that. Now, I think that had to be for Bravo for sure.
I don't think so. Because that's who Ashley is.
That is crazy. Like, why would her name be on Chris's cookbook?
Right.
Chris is the one cooking.
He does the cooking. He's writing the recipes. And Candace she's doing the eating. So, she's enjoying it. And of course, I'm glad that she came back and she said, no, I want this to be about him.
Correct.
Because, with the husband and wife team, you support each other.
Yeah.
And she was being supportive of him. And yeah. But I guess in Ashley's case, she's probably looking at Michael's accomplishments and trying to see how she can take a few of those dollars and slide it in her pocket. And, hi, Michael. So, yeah, that's what that looks like. And then, Monique and Chris, they look like they're in a good place.
Oh, heck yeah. I like Monique and Chris. Yeah, their love seems so genuine.
Yeah, they do.
They have a great family.
Yeah. And that little girl, she's as cute as she can be. I know both the kids are cute. I'm in love with the little girl. She is cute. Too cute.
She is.
Yeah. So, that's about all.
But so you know how it ended though. It ended like, so they go and check on Katie again. They go knock on the door, but all her stuff is gone. But then they go downstairs and she hadn't checked out. So she wasn't checked out. So then all of a sudden these guys come. I don't know if they were like some type of officers or something.
They were probably working for Bravo because with her, no, realistically, because if you look at it, if she's missing, they can't find her. So naturally you got to let Bravo know, we don't know where Katie is.
They look like officers and they're like, we found Katie. That's how it ends. So I was like, ooh, why did it end like that? Because I thought
if they were officers, then there's no need for them to be in the film. But
they were looking for Katie, like they were actively looking for Katie. And so I don't know if it was Gizelle. Somebody said, so did you find Katie? He was like, we found Katie.
Okay, well, I hope that they found Katie in a good place and she's doing good. Maybe she was at the pregnancy clinic.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know why,
Why would she pack up all her stuff to go there, huh?
Yeah. I think she was at a rehab.
Not there.
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. I guess because I keep on thinking she's on drugs.
We're not going to even say that she's on drugs. I think she's just in a not so good place right now. She's trying to find herself, and she's going through a regrouping session. And this Cayman Islands trip, that was probably a little bit good for her, where she could kind of lay back and think, and think about her issues and try to resolve them.
Okay.
So, yes. Okay,
Mom,
but anyway.
I'm just saying. Think about her issues and try to resolve them.
Yeah, because she was like, how she was in the room. She didn't go to dinner. She didn't do a lot of things with them. She was just like laying back, resting. She said she didn't feel good. But I think Katie's pregnant.
Well, we will see on the next episode.
Yeah.
Yes. So in the meantime, don't forget to love it, hate it, but we want you too to just rate it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. Bye.
All right. See you next time.